Let's talk of the biggest news currently making noise in the football world. That is Liverpool's head coach, Jurgen Kloop. Yesterday broke out the news, the fact that this will be the end. This will be the last time he's dancing with the Liverpool team. He'll be coming once the season imeisha. He'll be packing his bags and going home. Of course, the professionals say it. A good dancer knows when to leave the stage. Gentlemen, this is the perfect time for Jurgen Klopp to depart as the head coach of Liverpool. 9 seasons with the team. He joined on October 15. That is but in 2015. Rather, up to now, he has had a good run with the sides, winning one UEFA Champions League. That is back in 2019 against Tottenham Hotspurs. Then also he also won the EPL in the year 2020. He has the FIFA Club World Cup trophy in his cabinet, and he also has the FA Cup to his name, not forgetting the League Cup, the UEFA Super Cup, and also the FA Community Shield. Of course, all this, he already sounds like a successful manager in the English Premier League, not forgetting the fact that this is one of the toughest leagues in the football world. So it is quite an achievement for Jurgen Klopp so far to dominate and win all these titles. Let me start with you, Mr. Elvis. Do you believe that it is the right time, it is the right decision? He himself talked about that he understands the pressure that comes with it, but then again he is confident with the decision that he has made. Do you think it's the right time for him to step down ama angibaki kidogo?
Okay, thank you so much. Many professional coach
Zidane, right?
Yeah, Zidane. Really participated in many sports, and he really won, and he decided to leave. And for Klopp, he has really worked so hard, and he was the most strict and serious coach we've seen, and also the fans really loved him, and he has really taught the players how to respect and how to be disciplined, and not forgetting that he has won the cups that you've talked about, and he's the coach that stayed positive. And also when it comes to losing, he didn't show his anger in public, and we've also seen that he was not favorable to any he didn't have a favorable player, and he used to take care of all the players, teach them equally and treat them equally. If you wrong him, he do the same thing, and he was very much serious, and that is a good work. He has won many cups. That's FA, the UEFA,
right?
The Shield, Community Cup.
Right.
So he has won many things, many cups, and that is a work well done. And if he feels that it is enough, then he can leave. If he feels that it's not enough, then he can also stay. Because he has really worked hard to get these all cups. Now maybe the next coach who is coming, he will need to get some classes from him, and also maybe the board will decide if they want him to continue or they want him to move, because we've seen how Liverpool has been working hard, and also his history from 2015 till now.
Right.
So now this decision will let him take it. Maybe the board has the names of who will replace him. Like for example, 3 years ago or last year, from that time,
money moved. Yes.
Money moved. It has been a problem, and they've really been blaming him. They were really planning to sack him, and I think he was really patient, and he tried so hard. But maybe this time, if they will win, it will be a relief to him. Maybe they win the FA, or he has had a lot of things, but he stayed patient and positive, and he kept quiet and just focused on what he wanted to do. So we are not going to force him to sign another contract. But for me, I also saw that it was a breaking news, and it was a 50-50 thing. I wasn't sure about it because, but if a professional has made a decision of resigning, then that is his decision. Meaning that maybe he's contented with what he has got till today, right, from the time he joined, because he has participated in many competitions.
Ragnik, yeah.
So maybe, yeah.
All right. What about you, Felix? Is the decision coming at a good time or a bad time for Liverpool team and and the fans generally? Remember, as much as Jurgen Kloop has announced his departure to the club, from the club, we are seeing they're in the thick of things as far as getting a silverware this season is concerned. They are still into the FA Cup action, and we are going to see that when they play against Norwich tomorrow, the kind of reception he'll get, the kind of performance that the players are going to give him. Or they're also still in the EPL, for example, they're still leading top of the table with substantial they have an advantage of 48 points if I'm not wrong, and also in the Carabao Cup they are still in the thick of things. In the UEFA Europa League, they're also still in there, and they are also still favorites. All these major tournaments, silverwares, there are opportunities for Liverpool to go hard and achieve them this season. Do you believe the news is a distraction, or they will use this as motivation to try and give him a perfect send-off?
Okay, thank you. Me, what I will say is that Klopp has chosen the right time to leave, because you see, Liverpool were capless for 30 good years.
Yes.
And when Klopp came in, he gave them the EPL Cup.
Right.
Adding to them the biggest cup, the Champions League,
right,
the Super Cup, the
FA. Yes.
So you see, and again, he himself said yesterday that he felt that he has lost some energy.
Right.
The way he came is not the way he is now. Let's say the age bracket has really gone. So Klopp is right to leave Liverpool, because they were lacking a person like Klopp, a coach like Klopp, to give them at least the cup. You see, a 30-year drought without a cup is a lot of time.
Yes.
And Klopp, when Klopp came, he did that. In the time of 7 years he has been there, or 8
9
or
years.
so,
Right.
9. So you see, what I will say, EPL requires a coach that has energy, a coach that can maintain pressure when a team is beaten, like let's say has a lot of losing streak.
Right.
You see, so I will say that Klopp, the edge is gone. Right. He is not still. He cannot maintain the pressure at the Premier League.
Right.
So I think it is the right time for him to leave, because if you could continue staying at Liverpool, he could have been at least started losing the games. At least the energy of a coach, when it is lost, it means the whole team is lost.
Right.
So I think Klopp has left space for Liverpool to feel another coach who can at least help them maneuver again, yes, and at least continue winning the cups, the trophies,
right,
and helping the club move forward.
Right.
So I think Klopp has chosen the right time to leave Liverpool.
Of course, without a doubt, yes, Elvis.
One minute. I want to ask a question. So you're talking about his age being an issue. What about
56? Yes.
Do you think that Liverpool only needs old coaches, or do they also need young players? Because we've also young coaches, because we've seen other teams choose young coaches. So
right.
What do you say about that?
What I will say, in the fan base, Liverpool, if you see a fan who is supporting Liverpool, he is an older fan. So Liverpool is known for older people. So I would say that does not mean that the coach also should be old. You see, the tactics in the Premier League have changed.
Right.
Everything in the Premier League has changed.
Yes.
And the technology itself, there is the VR, the what.
Right.
So I would say it requires a person who has who is easy to understand that these things are done like this. You see, Klopp has been there in the era where there were a lot of technology. There were
modern football.
Yeah, it was not the football had not revolutionized.
Right.
The football was still the old football that was being played.
Right.
So I think this era requires someone who can look at the opponent and find ways of beating them severally.
Right.
You see, nowadays when you beat a team, next time they will know your tactics, they will know your skill, they will know your passing ability, and they will try to combat you so that you don't destroy them again. So I think Klopp has left a good space to be filled by a young coach, a young person who understands the Premier League very well, so that he may help the Liverpool to go and win other trophies again.
And I think that is the question right now. Who is that manager? Is it Xabi Alonso from Leverkusen? Because there's a lot of these rumors going up. He's the kind of manager. Is the kind of a perfect modernized manager to understand the modern football right now. Yeah. Is it Xabi Alonso? Is it Zinedine Zidane who is out of work? Is it Jose Mourinho? Nani anakalia kiti moto ya Liverpool? Maybe if before you wind up, gentlemen, just a few.
So for me, I'm very much worried if Klopp leaves Liverpool. So maybe I feel like they really have a pressure of winning. I feel like maybe they should bring Jose Mourinho, another coach from
Germany.
Yeah, Germany. So for me, I'm feeling I'm just hearing the gossips.
What about you, Felix? Nani anaweza kaliza amenyane na kikosi and the pressure that Liverpool has right now?
You see, a team chooses a coach depending on their playing style. So I think Liverpool's playing style and that of Bayer Leverkusen is almost the same.
Right.
But Liverpool again requires an experienced coach. You see, Xabi Alonso is good in attacking football, but Liverpool requires a coach who is all round.
All round, yeah.
So I could go for Xabi Alonso or Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho.
He is of the past football.
And that is a crucial question that we are posing out there to the fans, football fans generally, and also passionate Liverpool fans, because I know this is quite a tough decision, a tough test. But then again, just like you said, he's left quite early, where the owners and the board members can now have ample time to try and maybe look for another manager. There's quite a lot of time to try and get a perfect replacement for Jurgen Kloop. But then again, just like I started off by saying, a good dancer knows when to leave the stage. And Jurgen Kloop announced his departure yesterday. And unfortunately also, ladies and gentlemen, we are announcing our departure this afternoon. Tunakafunga in style. But then again, it is quite interesting to see who is going to fill in those shoes. But then again, to sound the fact that Liverpool are still in the thick of getting any silverware. EPL, they are topping currently the EPL with 48 points. A massive difference between them and Manchester City or Arsenal pale katikati. Pale wako ndani ya Europa League tayari, washapenya pale round of 16 wameingia. Pale Carabao EFL, they are still there. FA Cup tomorrow against Norwich. They are also in action, so we are still yet to see more from Jurgen Klopp as far as getting positive results for Liverpool is concerned. And just my opinion, I feel Liverpool players are going to go all out for the manager. Yeah. I think they
will try to give the manager something so that when he leaves,
with honor and dignity,
he has something to say that when I was coming out of Liverpool, I took this and this, and you'll be proud.
when he was in the Bundesliga,
Yeah.
German, and this is something. This is just from the reaction of other coaches.
Yeah.
One manager, Pep Guardiola, has said he will now get enough sleep.
Yeah, because every time they are going to face
Right.
Liverpool tomorrow.
Yeah. Dortmund, especially in the Bundesliga, akiwa na Dortmund and Pep Guardiola akiwa na Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
There was that, and apparently. Before, even up until Bayern Munich left, Pep Guardiola ended, it was only Jurgen Kloop who alikuwa anampea pressure, finishing number one. They're changing positions.
Yeah.
So, and up to the Premier League as well, he caused the same headache for Pep Guardiola, giving proper rat race pale mbele Manchester City. Liverpool walikuwa na menena Manchester City venye inafaa since Jurgen Klopp came to the English Premier League. So we wish him all the best, but then again, up until the season ends, all eyes are still on how he performs. Anaweza atenda na kama CV yake iko vizuri kama iko vibaya. We are yet to see how this will pan out. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the program. A massive appreciation to everybody who tuned in this afternoon. Make sure you catch up with us on Monday, of course, for the Sports City Extra from 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. With the team will be available, and also make sure to send in your predictions as well. Tutakuwa tunazichambua as over the weekend to see what you've said so far. Ama namna gani? Once again, thank you so much. I've been your host, Bill Clinton ODHIAMBO. Thank you so much, Elvis, for tuning in. Asante sana, Mr. Felix MAKONA. I hope to see you again on Monday. Asante sana, Jedida Wafula on Sign Language Interpretation, and the general team as well. Up until we meet up next time, always remember to keep it Science TV. Have yourself a good afternoon.